Hello, hi. My name is Nurul Izzatun Nadia binti Zulkafli.
And hi, my name is Shafika binti Nasruddin.
Okay, so now today we are going to do speaking test, and I'll be the examiner, and Shafika will be the candidate. Okay, so let's proceed. So hi, Shafika.
Hi.
So now we are going to start with part one of the speaking test. Okay, so may I know what hobbies do you do regularly?
So, blogging is the hobby that I have been done regularly for the last 2 to 3 years. So, a blog is basically a short term of web blog, and a blog post can give chance for the blogger to write on what the topics that he or she likes. So, it is very similar to a website, and the blog post I write is open for anyone to read it on the internet. So, currently, I am updating it alone, but I am thinking to share it with some of my friends that have the same interest with me. The blog I am maintaining now has lots of importance, I think, for both me and also for the readers. Basically, I always update the blogs with what books that I read, movies that I watch, and also some tutorials and how to do something that I think very helpful to the readers to know about it. So, other than that, blogging also can improve my writing skills as I have to write a lot of my topics, relevant topics that I choose based on the interested that I think my reader is very interested to read on my blogs.
Okay, Shafika, can you share with me the latest movies that you share on your blog?
Okay, I think the latest movie that I share on my blog is a thriller episode drama which is called Gantung. It is a mix of Malaysian and Indonesian um, actors. So I think it is very good episodes of dramas because it really challenged myself to think and to really relate on the every episodes that been there. It has 16 episodes and I had finally watched them all.
Okay, that's interesting and
Yes, you
nice.
should watch it too.
Okay, maybe I can after this.
Okay.
So maybe you can share with me which new hobby would you like to try, and can you please give reasons why you choose the hobby?
Okay, thank you. So actually, I would like to try some extreme sports such as paragliding, rock climbing, maybe skydiving, because extreme sport actually will help us feel closer with the nature and more self-aware to ourselves. So when I have some free time, I actually will always watch some extreme sport athletes participating and competing in reality TV shows or trying to overcome their feat that they've been challenged themselves to do something challenging. So I love the adrenaline rush in myself because the high, so to speak, is also what translates into being a daredevil that is able to put my life on the line with the benefits of being the winner or a formidable opponent. So for all these reasons, actually, I really think that I really love to try extreme sport as my new hobby.
Okay, that's interesting. So when do you plan you want to try this hobby? Is it after you graduate or during your studies?
Oh, because of the time restriction now, so I think I want to try this new hobby after my graduation because I think after my graduation I will have a lot of plenty times to try this new hobby which is the extreme sports.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell me what will your job in the future be?
Okay, as I said earlier, I like to write, so I want to become a famous journalist, and the job as a journalist I think will suit me well, as I have been writing blogs recently. As a journalist, the person has many responsibilities towards the mass peoples and also towards the society. For me, he is a true soldier of the society whose responsibility is to represent the truth of the society. Many risks many risks will be faced by the journalist as it have to spread the truth and also at the same time it has to give the latest news and then publish it in the internet also at the newspaper. I like the idea of having a challenging job that will enable to challenge and use my determination, my creativity, integrity, and also honesty, and to do something better for the society and also for the whole world. So yes, that's why I think the career as journalist is really suits me well, and I really want to be a journalist one day.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so now we are going to proceed to part 2 of the speaking test, and you will be given 1 minute to prepare your points, and you'll be given 2 minutes to talk on your answer. Okay, so the question is, describe a toy you had in your childhood. Okay, so you may start to prepare now. Okay, so 1 minute is over, so you may start now.
Thank you. So one special toy that I remember getting was a Lego car. It was a birthday present from my parents. I can't remember exactly how old I was at the time, but I think probably it was 9 or 10. So the special thing about this car was that I had to build it myself out of hundreds of pieces of Lego. So the pieces came in a box with a picture in front of the box, and I had to follow step by step instruction to put all the pieces together in the correct way to make it a car. So this wasn't an easy task because the car even had an engine, movable seats, and also gears. So it took me weeks to finish it, and it required a lot of concentration. So when the car was finished, it looked great, and I felt very satisfied and a sense of accomplishment. I seem to remember that I didn't play with the car very much, but the fun part had been the process of building it, and this is why I still remember about this toy till now.
Okay, so now we are going to proceed to part 3. So, what do you think? Do children learn something from toys?
I think yes. Playing with toys offers great fun and enjoyment for the children, but it can also serve a practical purpose too. Through playing with appropriate toys, children's learning and development can be boosted, giving them a good start in life and firm foundation for further learning and education. Toys get children engaged in physical activity by exercising their fine and gross motor skills. Whether they are coloring or dressing and undressing a doll, for example, children are using their sense of touch and sight, while walkers, tricycles, and toy cars boost their physiognomy and strengthen their arms and also their legs. Other than that, toys also help them discover balance and coordination, and by being physically active, children will avoid obesity and adopt a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, so the next question is, should children be allowed to choose their toys?
I think yes, because for me, children are individuals, not stereotypes. Yes, they might conform to stereotypes in some ways, and sometimes not at all. The thing is allowing children to discover for themselves the things that they really want, rather than having their choices and interests prescribed by the big businesses. While some may make stereotypical choices, like others won't. and most will probably follow a mix of the two because of no child is the same. So what your toddler simply knows is that he or she enjoys doing some activities by playing the toys. So this type of activity, whether role playing, sorting, building, can be done equally well with toys that are blue or pink. And few children, unless prompted by adults or maybe siblings of them, see toys as a gender specifics. And letting children choose their own toys can boost imaginative is a vital part of the childhood development. And I think this is why the children should be allowed to choose their own toys.
Okay, so what do you think if the toy chosen by the children is harmful to them?
I think that is their parents' responsibility, because before you buy the toys for your children, you have to check the ingredient, the material used by the company made the toys that make the toys. So if you found out that the materials of the toys have a very dangerous and harmful for your children, you have to switch and you have to play a role of make it interest of any other toys there instead of buying that toys that will be harm to your children. So
Okay, so I think that's all for speaking test. Thank you.
Thank
for your
you.
time. Okay.